Bonjour, everybody. So, episode 3 was good. Like, it was so good. Like, if y'all saw our tweets, if y'all don't follow my Twitter, we're morbid.magician at morbid.magician on Twitter, you should. Because, like, I was tweeting that whole time and, like, oh my God. Oh my God. The spell, the demon spell in the episode, I gotta find somebody to do it. I don't care. I got to. And I'm gonna learn the words for it. I'm gonna learn this. I'm gonna draw the symbol, everything. Like that spell was perfect. Like perfect. Like I loved it. And the whole lamprey situation, that was so good. And we finally figured out what she did to it and why I wanted to see the pretty lights. Like, is that not enough? And I'm just like, justified. Justified, yes. Justified. Pretty lights are justified. And then we even got to see the pretty lights, but if you make them die slower, then you see even more pretty lights. I'm just like, dang, they must have been some nice lights, you know? But and then the whole lamprey situation was awesome. The whole demon contract with Penny was awesome. The Margot with the kind of lesbian mode with the pirate king and the High Queen Margot, that interaction, that was funny. The pickpockets, how they pickpocket the fairy queen like she didn't know but she knew. The whole when Margot actually opened up and talked to the tree so that she didn't have to be raped. Like, hey, I don't want to do this to you, and I know this is something serious. But that, like, I actually was moved. I was like, I ain't never seen Margot like do that. Like with Elliot, yeah, because like, of course it's Elliot, but like, she knew she had to give a decree. That's like it's like a parent telling the child, get raped. I'm telling you, get raped. It's gonna work out for everybody, but you're gonna get raped. Like that's a serious thing, and I'm just like, wow. They really touched that, and they touched it so respectively and correctly, in my opinion. And it's a serious thing. This whole episode had other parents, like when Penny died of the cancer. Other people, parents, family, friends, everybody is affected by the cancer of a person that's been passed away because of cancer, and they respected it. Even after during the episode, the actors from the Magician even sit their hearts out, not hearts out, but hearts out to everybody who did that. And I'm just like this. They're respecting everything they're doing, and like this episode was so good. Like it had morals, it had action, it had character development. We got questions answered, great spell work, combat, learn new. It was a great episode, and this is only episode 3, guys. This is only episode 3. So can you imagine what the rest of this season holds? I cannot wait for the rest of this season. This so far is my favorite episode of season 3. Is episode 3. Like that's an episode I will watch again and again and again and again just to listen to it, you know? But I'm just overwhelmed because it was so good. Like even now, like I watched it last night. Sorry about the stream also for that. We're gonna discuss that in another video. But back to the subject at hand, it was still a great episode. Like, where do I even start? Like, okay, let's start with the demon thing. Astaroth. That was hilarious because as soon as the demon came, they summoned Katie. Well, Katie and Penny, of course. Penny's dying, so Katie's going to use summon the demon so that he can heal Penny and get rid of the cancer. And I thought that was funny. And the whole chocolate so he doesn't eat us. Makes sense. Okay, demons eat you. And the fact that I got to see, because the only demon we have encountered is the Keiko demon, and that was Seal, and it was a form of an attack, and we only saw it for like 5 seconds. And they do nothing other than fight. Like Margot and Penny's Keiko demon fought each other. Alice let her go. Quentin used his to attack Nif and Alice. But that was and trap him inside. But that was it. But we actually got to see a demon, and no less an almost high-ranking demon at that. He was the cousin to Astaroth. And I don't know if you guys know, as soon as I heard Astaroth, I was like, wait a minute. Wait, Astaroth? That's the king of earth and hell. Wait a minute. What? How the hell y'all summon him? But then it was like Esteroth, not an A with E. I thought that was cute because I like Blue X is one of my favorite anime, so of course I learned that. And yes, I have demon and hell knowledge. Put that to the side. We're focusing on demon, and that's why I was really excited. But we got to see him and see he dressed in the suit. He was professional. He his claws, and we also see he has magic. Nope. If we didn't know anything else, demons still have magic. So, what that can tell me, you may be able to do something with that. If you have demons that can still do magic, and of course, demons like wagers and stuff, what's to say a demon wouldn't help you on this quest? Like, it's just an option. Like, he did come and help because he got the cancer out of Penny, of course, which was great. And he got something out of it. And then he sealed the wound. He's like, I've sealed the wound. So you stuck your nails in me, which was real cool, by the way. This he really went in there to get the disease. I was like, I'm gonna get this disease. And then he took it out, closed the wounds. Say you gotta heal on your own, but I closed it, so you ain't gotta worry about that. That's magic. So that's something we gotta keep in mind. It's not only magical creatures and gods, but demons. And that's something I didn't consider because to this point, we haven't seen demons. We learned there is an underworld, but it's not like it was hell. But so now I'm thinking maybe there is a hell. Like there's an actual hell in the world, but in hell it's an actual dimension. And in that dimension, I don't know if people get sent there or what, but there are demons, and those demons still have magic. Even when they come to our dimension or world, they still have magic, which is something to behold. The whole lamprey situation. So I had to look up what a lamprey was. I'm gonna put that right there. I had to look up what a lamprey was, and I had a vision, and I thought I knew what a lamprey because I think I've seen it before. I looked it up before. But then I saw the picture of it on Google and I looked at it before the show, like weeks before, because I was curious, like what I was personally trying to figure out what does the lamprey look like? Like what could it look like? Because we never seen it. And I was thinking something much bigger because of the octopus tentacle we saw. So I was really thinking like, okay, the picture I see and this tentacle like coming out this little girl, that ain't the same. That ain't the same. But it looked like a lamprey. It looked like an actual lamprey, like the teeth, the eel-like body, and everything. It may have some extra appendages, but it looked like a lamprey. And I was like, okay, that's what threw me in for. I was like, okay, so that's a lamprey. I liked it. I liked the way it looked. It was slow. Now, what I'm really confused about is how when the lamprey first came in season 3, episode 2, and it went into construction worker, how fast it got across the ground and went into the construction worker. But when it came out of Alice's dad, why it started moving slow? I would have ran. I would have skedaddled about that situation. You finna electrocute me? No, ma'am. No, not today. Okay? But still, it was. I love the whole scene and love how the interaction with Alice's mom, how Alice talked about she was a monster. Like she was a monster for knowledge. Like you can't blame her. There was nothing left behind. It was just pure magic, and magic does what it wants. It doesn't care if it's your lover. It don't care if it's morally correct. It's gonna do what it wants to do. That's why it's magic. And how she interacted with her dad, how she indirectly killed her father. Yes, the lamprey was why she did it, and she was gonna and he was gonna plant eggs, and they was gonna die. But she shocked him. She shocked the lamprey out of him, and because of his weak heart, that's what killed him. And you can't get you. It's wrong, but she it was maybe 75, 25% Alice killed him, but the lamprey did most of the work. But she did the final blow, like, and she kind of put him out of his misery because of the egg situation. She could get the eggs out, but there's no guarantee of that, you know? And I actually felt bad. Like, I could actually, and I saw Alice was going to cry. Alice cried, and like, to have Alice cry like that, it means something serious because she lost her father, and her father, even no matter, as soon as his daughter came home, he upset. He knew what he would listen to her, saw what was going on, came to help her, and it was just he was there. Like her mother had questions like, "Why are you doing this? You're not even gonna say hi. What's wrong?" like a for real parent. What's wrong? Hey, you here? Good. I'm glad you laughed. What's wrong? You obviously here means something serious. What's going on? And he just started helping her. Just okay, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. And while he was doing it, he's talked to her, but he was still helping her. So he cared about her still, but he was still willing to put her safety first before getting to personal, seeing how's my baby and all that. That's what her mom should have did. And this could have probably went a whole different way than her being drunk and worried about something. Like the whole Carol thing, shocking Carol, that was funny. That shocking the large woman, that was funny. But I mean, she had a good reason why she did it. If you had, like Alice said, if you had listened to me when I was trying to tell you and talk to you, then you would have known we could have. She may have even had to be shocked and left. She could have helped for all we know. But but you're so caught up in yourself and your past feelings about her that you don't listen to what's being going on right now. That's why she had to listen right now. And I'm curious to see how this is going to affect next week's episode for sure. And then let's go move over to Fillory. And I like how I'm gonna give shout out to Finn for talking about, oh, my dad ain't gonna get my daughter. She was, me and your father gonna protect her. And then their daughter talking about the dad's a cop. No, he's a magician. He just ain't got no magic, so he can't do nothing. The Ellie's like, no, I'm a survivor. I feel like that was a Beyonce reference right there. Like, I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up, you know. But that's I did like that. But the whole Margot scene with the queen coming up, finding pickpocketing the I standing up to the fairy queen, being actual, like, she grew into a queen, like the fairy queen said. She grew into the queen, like a queen, because the queen has to be strong, but she has to have compassion, or else she's not just a destroyer. She's a war, like a dictator. And that's not what a king is. Yes, they have the final creed, but they care about their subjects to a degree. That's what makes a good king and a bad king, or good queen and bad queen. That relationship they have with the public, because they could always do a monarchy and just kill them all. And if their army's not there, then they really just kill them all. But that's not what happened. She improved herself, and so that was improved herself. And then the fairy queen just killed all the pirates. That was funny. I was just like, I mean, what else can? And then this whole episode was so good. Like, this is actually one of my longest reviews because I really love this episode. There's nothing like oh my goodness. I'm gonna go watch it again after I finish this video. I'm gonna go watch it again because it was that good, like, honestly. But that's it for my review. I can't wait for next week. So I'm gonna start, like I said, streaming on 7:30. So I kind of figured out, for some reason, every time I want to stream on my computer, it just messes up. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm going to stream on, but I wanted to stream on my phone and live tweet while I did it, but then you can't tweet and stuff. And I do like the tweets from the Magician Stadium, tweets and gifs, and tweet the cast members, but you can't do that if you're on live on YouTube. But for the sake of it, I'm going to always stream at 7:30 on my phone, and then watch the episode with you guys on on my computer or television. So we're gonna start doing that for sure. So 7:30 every Wednesday, 7:30 Central Standard Time. Be there, have fun. We talk about spells, theories, ideas, what we want to do with channel and everything. Okay. Also, the channel birthday is coming up in 5 days. The actual 1 year anniversary of this channel. That I didn't think we get this far at all. It was born on January 30th and January 3rd. Today is January 25th, which marks that. So I'm gonna I'm gonna post a lot of videos for the birthday of the channel, and I'm gonna have like a little confession video about the whole channel overall, things for the future, things that's being done now, things I want to do, and everything, ideas I want to put out there. I hope, because I know those videos don't really get attention, but I really, really, really want the attention, because if I don't know what else you guys want from channels, I can't I can't fix it, because I'm gonna think, oh, it's okay, they don't have any problems, they would have said something was wrong with it, or they want to change it. Like, let me know. Like, I love, and you see every single comment I get, I respond to, or I give attention. No one can say I did not respond to any comment or any idea. If you had a theory idea, I talked to you about it, like, maybe it's not, or I could agree, like, maybe that is. I didn't think. I even admit when I'm wrong, like, you right, that's a good idea. I didn't think of that. Good one. or a spell idea, and I'll say, oh, I don't know if I can do it, but I'm gonna try for you, and I do, because without you guys, I can't get anywhere. So like, make sure you check out that video. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Please share. I want everyone to see this. Like, everyone, like, put it on Facebook, put it on Instagram, put it on Twitter, put it on Reddit, put it on Tumblr, put it on Snapchat. If you have any, show it to your friends. If you say, hey, you like the magician show I showed you, you're gonna like Morbid Magician. Show everybody, just everybody. I mean it. All right. Catch you guys later. Bye.